What is going on, everyone? Platinum B is coming at you with yet another video. Today we're going to be discussing on where I personally think Platinum will end up at the end of 2021. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so a lot of people love price projections and they love hearing people's thoughts and opinions on where they think the price will go. I have been asked a lot lately where I think Platinum will end up for the end of 2021. Now, all we can go on when we think about price points and stacking and things like that is history. And the history of Platinum is a peculiar one indeed. But in the short-term history, we can take a look at that and kind of guess and take a glance at what might end up repeating itself. So, when you ask me, when you really boil it down, and you ask me where Platinum price point will end up, all I can do is take a look at the history and make an educated guess, so to speak. So, with that being said, what I want to take a look at is what happened last year. Now, last year is a little bit different than this year, but it's a lot of the same, right? Last year was an election year, so that's going to affect things. Last year, this, that, and the other wasn't going on or was going on and all that stuff. So there's a lot of similarities, but there's a lot of differences. So take this as you will, but take this as my opinion and not facts, not 100% guarantee. But if we take a look at December 2021, and I'll showcase it on the screen, we can see that Platinum broke $1,000 an ounce on December 1st for the first time in quite some time. And it was really lagging behind its counterparts, silver and gold, as far as increasing in value. So 2020 was the year to buy Platinum, I'm not gonna lie. It was almost under $1,000 almost the entire year, and that's solid. Now, here we are in 2021, and we're coming up on the end of the year. So, with that being said, will history repeat itself? Will December prove to be the best month of this year overall? Now, my thoughts are not quite, and I'm going to explain why that is here in a moment. So, December 1st, we broke $1,000 an ounce, and that was great. But was it going to hold? Well, we didn't really know at the time. We thought, maybe. And it turned out it did. It held for a very long time at over $1,000 an ounce. So much so that a month and a half later, we saw it break $1,300 an ounce, which was a level that we have not seen in years and years. It had been years since Platinum had been $1,300 or more an ounce. Now, way back, it was way higher than that, but we're talking short-term history here. So, in December, what are my thoughts? What's going to happen? Well, right now at the recording of this video, we're looking at about $1,100 an ounce. Now, I don't know if that'll hold, but it could. And what my end of the year price prediction is, and I mentioned this, I believe, in a previous video, I think $11.50 is a solid bet. If I was going to bet on it, I'd say $11.50 an ounce. If I was feeling lucky, I'd say $1,200 an ounce. We close the year at. If I'm feeling a little more conservative, I might say we might just close the year out at $1,100, where we're at right now. So with that being said, should you buy, should you sell? Well, I don't really suggest selling anytime in the near future, but should you buy? I always think it's a good idea to buy. I know both of these answers are very vague, but realistically, stacking is a long-term thing, and I think that is the case even with Platinum. Now, as far as history repeating itself, I mentioned how in December 1st, we saw Platinum break $1,000 an ounce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and do another video this December 1st, comparing and contrasting both of them. So we're going to look at December 2021, December 1st, and we're going to look at 2020, December 1st, in a video on that day to see the differences. If they are similar in their increases based upon the yearly average, we could say that platinum has a sort of trend to its price point. But we'll have to wait and see for that to occur. Now, back in 2020, December 1st, when it broke $1,000 an ounce, some people probably backed off platinum a little bit, said, hey, I'm going to hold off on buying and just see where it goes. Well, if they actually ended up buying on December 1st, they would have increased $300 per ounce that they bought by February. That's 2.5 months after they bought at $1,000 an ounce. So that's not very long, right? And that's a pretty decent increase as far as precious metals is concerned. Now, we've obviously come down quite a bit from that $1,300 price point, but the reason I mention that is because you can't just look at something and say, oh, it's pretty high right now, I'm not going to buy, and watch it go up substantially higher, almost 33% higher, or 30%, excuse me. And because of that, you have to just constantly buy with the mindset of, I'm at the very least not going to sell for a loss. So if I have to take this to my grave, I will. Now, I don't suggest literally taking it to your grave, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. Is basically, when you buy platinum, don't go into it with the mindset that I'm going to make $100 tomorrow, right? Go into it with the mindset that, hey, if it goes up $100 tomorrow, that's great, but I'm going to hold it for the long haul, because I believe that's what precious metals really should be. So, in the end, what are my projections? I kind of mentioned them in this video, but we're going to just make it clear cut right here at the end of this video. I think platinum will go up in December. It could very well be December 1st, just like last year, but it could be a little bit later in the month, middle of the month, towards the end of the month, whatever the case may be. But I think it will go up in December, and it will hopefully slowly keep climbing all the way up to February, like it did last year. That's just simply my guess and my speculation on the matter. As always, I'm not a financial advisor. I simply just am a guy who stacks platinum, believes in the metal, has my own thoughts and opinions, and I like sharing those with you all, my viewers. So, with that being said, are you planning on stacking any more platinum for the rest of the year? Are you planning on just simply holding your platinum stack until next year, and then you'll start stacking more? Or are you planning on selling because you're just not really seeing what I'm seeing? Those are the three different opinions I presume my viewers might have, so leave your comment in the comment section down below letting me know what your answer to that specific question is. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future updates on the Platinum Beast channel. And with all that being said, until next time, we'll see y'all.